Move your trailers tonight, or your business is done in this neighborhood.
Then move your SUV tonight before my landscaping crew works around it.
Linda had ruled the neighborhood like a dictator for years. As HOA president, she fined people for grass being half an inch too long, mailboxes the wrong shade of beige, and even excessive holiday lights. Everyone was terrified of her. Until Alex moved in next door. It started when Linda sent Alex a $500 fine for unauthorized backyard lighting just 2 weeks after he moved in. Then she had his trash cans cited because they were visible for 37 minutes past pickup time. She was on a power trip, but Alex wasn't like the others. One morning, Linda woke up just after sunrise, expecting another normal day of terrorizing the subdivision. Instead, she froze at her front window. Her white luxury SUV was gone. Well, almost gone. The entire passenger side of her vehicle was professionally surrounded overnight with fresh landscaping stone, decorative timber borders, and newly planted shrubs. Thick rolls of premium sod were installed perfectly around the tires, blending the SUV into the lawn like it had been parked there for years. Giant decorative boulders blocked both the front and rear. Right in the middle of this new garden stood a clean professional sign. Private landscape project. Do not enter or remove materials. Irrigation curing in progress. Linda stormed outside in her robe, screaming Alex's name loud enough for the entire neighborhood to hear. Alex calmly stepped out of his workshop, holding a coffee cup, while his landscaping crew continued edging the fresh sod like nothing was unusual. "What the hell did you do to my car?" she shrieked. Alex looked at the installation and shrugged. "Oh, that? That's my new oak shade garden project. Your SUV just happened to still be parked on my private property when construction started. You can't trap my vehicle." Alex took a slow sip of his coffee. "Actually, I never touched your SUV. I landscaped my own land. Big difference." Linda called the police immediately. 2 officers arrived, walked the freshly placed property survey stakes, then quietly told her, "Ma'am, the vehicle is fully parked on his private property. The landscaping materials aren't even touching it. This is a civil matter." Neighbors started gathering across the street, pretending to check their mail while secretly filming everything. Then Alex pulled out a thick folder. Inside were HOA bylaws, official property surveys, and dozens of written complaints from neighbors about Linda abusing her power ridiculous fines over tiny violations. Several residents had already contacted lawyers. For the first time in years, Linda's voice dropped. "Alex, maybe we can work something out." Alex smiled politely. "Oh, now you want to be neighbors?" But that was only phase 1. Later that same day, the entire HOA board received an anonymous package containing years of evidence. Screenshots of Linda's private group chats where she bragged about targeting certain neighbors, financial records showing she'd been misusing HOA funds for personal expenses, and video proof of her breaking her own rules while fining others. By sunset, an emergency HOA meeting was called. Linda was removed as president effective immediately and faced a formal recall vote. The last thing the neighborhood saw was Linda's luxury SUV finally being towed out of Alex's new shade garden, while Alex sat on his porch with a fresh cup of coffee, watching the sunset over his perfectly landscaped yard. Moral of the story: never start a war with the quiet guy who has time, money, and receipts.